Vectors in 3 space are 3. Plot points in 3D. Plot points and describe the location of A362. So we have a couple of videos on plotting points in 3 space. This is the first one, and then we'll have a couple of them also following it. Now first let us try to see how to plot a point in 3 space so that we understand our 3D better, and then we'll move on to vectors, right? So here is our coordinate system for 3 space. So we have 3 axes here, which are x, y, and z, and all 3 of them are at right angles to one another. So we take these axes so that our right hand, if we put the thumb towards z, then the fingers will fold from x to y. So that gives the positive direction for all the 3. Now if we have a point 362 as given here, then we can plot it by moving 3 units towards x, then 6 towards y, and 2 units towards z. So let's try to do it and visualize. 3 towards x, let's say this is 1, 2, and 3. So you are located here, so that is 3 units towards x. And then 6 towards y. So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you reach here, which is 6 units towards y. So that means if you go along this axis, you will reach probably at this point 6 units towards y. And then 2 units up. So let's say this is my 1 unit and then 2 unit. So that is your 2 units up. So that is the final position. Now once you reach this point, we know we are at point A. We'll name this point A as 362. Now if I just draw these lines, then you really can't appreciate it. Like, you don't get a 3D effect, right? So what I will do is try to make a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism is a 3D figure, so it will give you that 3D effect. So what we have done here is we moved first 3 units towards x, right? So that is kind of, and then 6 units towards y. So that forms the base of our rectangular prism. So let me complete this. So that is my base, right? And from this point, we moved up 2 units, right? So let me move up 2 units. So if I move 2 units up from here also, I find this becomes my side, right? 2 units from here, right? So it is like same position up to here. So I can join this. That is my front, right? And 2 units from here will be kind of this place. So that becomes this side. And then I can join this, and that forms a rectangular prism. Now you can appreciate the 3D effect, correct? So the point for us, A, is right here. Do you see that? So this is my origin, O, and that is my point A. To reach this point, what did I do? Let me show you now with a different thing. So we moved 3 units towards x. 1, 2, 3. 6 towards y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 units up. 1, 2. And there we go. That is the location of a point. So with respect to our rectangular prism, we say if we make a rectangular prism which will have 8 vertices, 4 on the top, 4 in the bottom, this point is in the right hand front side, do you see, of the prism. Since all the points are positive, this point will always be in the right front of it, right? And we call this position as first octant. So that is the position with respect to origin that the point is located. I hope you appreciate now. Now when we move on to vectors in 3 space, then the only thing we are going to do is join this point with origin. And once we do that with an arrow, it gives us vector in 3 space. And we'll call this vector as OA in this case, right? We'll call, because point is A, OA, right? Or simply A. And we'll write this vector A as equals to 3, 6, 2. So that is how from a point we will move on to vectors in coming videos. Well, first thing is try to understand how to locate a point in 3D. So next video, we will take some negative values here so that you appreciate when this value of x or y or z is negative, how do we move and what kind of rectangular prism you get, right? I hope you enjoy that, and that will give you a good foundation for vectors in 3 space. Thank you.